shot. Dreiling with the carom. 1:20 to go and a 3-point Kansas lead. Timeout. Kansas has a 3-point lead and the ball. Kansas leading 89-86 in overtime. We were tied at 80. We have 1:18 remaining. Vern Lundquist and James Brown here at Kemper Arena in Kansas City. The Jayhawks are out of timeouts. Michigan State still has 2 left.
Vern, it's really going to be a crying shame that a game as well played as it has been between these two teams. The young men giving their all, and it has to be marred somewhat by what we think perhaps was a malfunction on the clock's part.
Well, there seems to be some thought now that even though the clock didn't start when it was at 2:20, it did jump down to the proper time. We'll try and check that. Here are those who are the 4 free throw shooters for Kansas, and they'll go right at Cedric Hunter or Chris Piper, both hitting under 60%. You don't want Thompson on the line, and you'd rather not have Marshall or Dreiling. Judd Heathcote's team trailing 89-86.
No doubt Coach Brown wants the ball in the hands of Turgeon and Hunter.
Mark Turgeon, junior from Topeka. Dreiling inbounds to him. Darrell Johnson on him, man for man in the press. Turgeon gets it across. Quickly over to Thompson. Now to Archie Marshall. 89-86. 29 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Underneath. Calvin Thompson, the senior, with 25 points. And a 5-point margin. Style. Short. Foul on Pollock. That's it for the game. Jumping in Jayhawk land, Larry Pollock fouls out with 11 rebounds and 16 points. The senior out of Sterling Heights, Michigan. And Archie Marshall at the line gets the first of the 1-and-1. It was his basket that tied it up with 7 seconds remaining in regulation play. Brown up and hollering, get back, don't foul, don't foul. 3 bounces, Hunter with the rebound. Dreiling has it now, 35 seconds remaining in the game. And a 93-86 Kansas lead. Foul on Ralph Walker, number 15.
Size made the difference for Kansas down the stretch. The big guys under the basket just eventually wore out the little guys.
Fouled out with 11 rebounds and 16 points. His final game, perhaps, for the Michigan State Spartans. And another senior at the line now, the star of the second half in the overtime, Calvin Thompson. These kids were picked in the preseason to finish 8th in the Big Ten. They've taken Kansas into overtime and had the lead with 20 seconds to go. And Mark Brown, the freshman, at the line, shooting 1-and-1 with a 2-point lead. Here's Thompson. Bounce pass, Marshall. Up and in. That should nail it. It's 96-86. Vernon Carr. Kansas got the scare of its young life. But playing before the home crowd, they advance to beat North Carolina State on Sunday. Scott Skiles in his final game for Michigan State. Larry overtime and wound up winning it, but they really got scared to death. They win it 96-86. Now, let's go back to our New York studios and Jim Nantz.
All right, thank you, Vern. I'm here with Bill Rand.